Okay, we're going to go ahead and look at 3. On number 3, I need to start by taking out a GCF and factoring if I can. This one has a GCF of x, so I'll write an x in front, open my parenthesis, and then put everything I get when I divide out that x. So that's x to the third minus 4x squared plus 5x minus 2. Taking out this GCF just makes the graph a little simpler to look at, easier to use. And then it also reminds me, if I have a factor of x, if I set that equal to 0, x equals 0, anytime I have a factor with an x in it, it will give me a possible solution of 0. Now this other thing here is probably going to have some other solutions. Since it's now a cubic, I'm going to look for 3 other solutions. So pause your video, take a minute to get it put in Desmos. Okay, here's your equation in Desmos. It's x to the third minus 4x squared plus 5x minus 2. Didn't have to put the x in front, just the cubic part. And I have an x-intercept here at 1, another x-intercept at 2. This point here, please do not use it as an x-intercept. You can first of all notice it doesn't actually touch the x-axis. And second of all, the y-coordinate is not 0, so it is not an x-intercept. I was looking for 3 x-intercepts. I only found 2, but if you notice, the one at 1 does have a multiplicity. So this x-intercept here has a multiplicity of 2. This x-intercept here is just a plain intercept with a multiplicity of 1. But what that means is this solution there, I'll go ahead and write it on the other tab, should have had a solution of 1 with a multiplicity of 2, and also a solution of 2. And that I was looking for a total of 4 solutions for my original equation, and there are 0, 1, 2, and then, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hard to look at a 0 and not start counting with 0 if you teach computer science. On number 4, if you have that one, you still look for a GCF. GCF is x to the third. Write down your x to the third. Then what you have left when you factor is just an x plus 3. You could graph this to get an x-intercept, but I hope you might not need to. X to the third gives you a value of 0, but that exponent of 3 does mean that has a multiplicity of 3. And then if it's x plus 3 is the factor, the solution is negative 3. That one turned out to not really need Desmos at all. So that is one advantage to factoring first. It either makes your Desmos graph easier or might create a situation where you don't need it all. We'll go ahead and look at a couple more on one more video, and then I'll let you work the rest on your own.